everyone, Susie here with Fateless. Simon is off on a well-deserved vacation, so I'm filling in for this week. As a community manager, I've been one of the people reading through and logging your feedback from all of the waves of alpha so far. It's been amazing to see the hype and excitement in the community, and your feedback is very valuable to us all. And there's definitely been some consistencies regarding the feedback I've seen so far. Some of the same points brought up multiple times that people really want to see addressed. And that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to go through some of the key points that have been mentioned, and we're going to have some replies. Simon went through and gave me some replies to the state of development, and I'm really happy to see some of the responses. So let's dive in. All right, and let's put up some alpha footage here in the background while I read through some of your quotes. So there was some great positive feedback, so I'm just going to read through a few so you can see what the community had to say. Big thumbs up for the boss's intro in the cavern, especially the dragon that is coming up flying. I cannot face all the bosses. The intro is not too long, just an epic entrance. Really loving it. Awesome job. I love the animations for Heimdall and Ra. Nailed them. Super cool. Liked YDG too. I agree. So fun. Was very excited about the ultimate abilities. They offer a completely different way to play and require more strategic thinking. And I love this quote here. The thing I love most is that you don't even need the meta troop. You can, with a little bit of hard work and big brain tweaking and farming, compete with others on a fair level. You can play around with champs, gear, and imprints without being cut out of the game if you're stuck with only rares or, epic heroes. So it's really nice to have versatility and not everything requiring specific legendaries to have fun. Definitely a love in that quote. But all right, now let's go on to some of the main points that I saw consistent with each wave of gameplay. So first up, we have adding subtitles to the intro of the story cinematics, like this one right here. So yes, it is likely to be done. Not a specific confirmation per se, but I am glad to hear that. It certainly would help those who choose to play the game on mute. Another common request was to add a windowed mode. Now you can use Alt-Enter on your PC at least, and it will go into a window, which you can adjust, but it's not optimized regarding the text and UI. Things move around that shouldn't. And yeah, yes, that is a plan to be properly in the game, just not optimized quite yet. Another one that was huge on the list was tutorials and the lack of guidance on some of the features. And yes, we will have extended tutorials in the future. That's been on the list and mentioned quite a lot, actually. Of course, this is limited just for alpha, but there will be more guidance, especially when you unlock certain content as you start progressing in the real main form of the game. However, they have stated many times that they don't want to keep people locked into a tutorial for very long. So we're going to be very careful on how they manage the first-time user experience. And you probably already noticed that people can hit that skip button right away if you want to in the tutorials as well. So there will be more guidance, just not quite in the alpha, unfortunately. All right, and a wave indicator. This is probably the most commonly asked thing. So this is coming in Alpha 3. I was not expecting to hear that myself, but I'm so happy to hear. And yeah, a wave indicator as you progress will be there. Another in-battle wave progression thing that was mentioned was the black screen transitions feeling very disruptive or confusing. Now, that is just an optimization thing with the flow of the battles and overall performance, and yes, those will be fixed for the future. Another in the future thing that will be fixed is UI inconsistencies. Like when you hit the escape button, it doesn't necessarily do the same thing in every menu. Pausing a battle says to exit the whole game, not just exit the battle. The X button is either not where you expect it to be, or it's just not there at all sometimes. And those are some things that will be sorted more for the beta. So that might not quite make alpha, but the beta, yes. Another hot topic here, gear management. Okay, so filters, mass selling, finding things much easier. That is already done in the main build, but it will be continued to be improved through the beta experience. So I'm sorry, but gear management will not be dramatically improved for the alpha, but it is coming. And a big topic, I guess, to end with regarding feedback is probably optimizations regarding phones, tablets, mobile devices. They overheat, power usage is high, but that, again, will be massively improved during the beta experience. We're just limited for alpha for now. Now, I have to say the overall response has been incredibly positive from all fronts. We've been very happy to see that people really seem to have found the fun. And I'm just going to read through some of the more general quotes now. I think it's been really lovely to hear these type of sentiments. So, all right, I was a little early judging the game. This game is awesome and I can't stop playing. All right, Alpha 2 looks gorgeous, amazing, a good job. Many issues solved, astonishing graphics, nice. Congratulations to the Godforge team. The truth is they've made a unique, extraordinary game. I'm going to the 142nd floor and I'm enjoying it a lot, together with my friends. Keep it up. And even during some maintenance and downtime, this was a lot of fun. I loved this. I had to pull this one. I think this is the only Discord chat where a server is having issues and everyone is laughing and enjoying themselves. So that's a big thank you guys to you, the community. I just want to say that too, for having so much fun and laughing and being understanding of the process. And yeah, just sharing the experience with everyone. Final quote here. Just wanted to say I've really been enjoying Godforge. It's been a blast to play and you can tell a ton of passion went into making it. Even with the little bugs here and there, the experience has been super fun and I'm excited to keep playing as it grows. One of my favorite moments so far was pulling off a last-second win just in single hero left standing. It felt epic, and it really showed how intense and rewarding the battles can be. Again, this is just to go along with the sentiment of saying your feedback really does matter. Like, you are going to help to shape the development of Godforge. All the Discord comments, the YouTube comments, the live streams, the content creator videos, all of that, at least what we can manage, is read. We do talk about it behind the scenes. And as a player as well, myself, I have to admit it's just so fun to be a part of the experience, let alone being a part of such an amazing team. So heads up, I guess next week, before the alpha starts for Wave 3, Simon will be putting out a video to tell you guys what are the full rewards. How do you get them? Stay tuned for that information to come. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.